If you have to rebuild the future, it suggests that the future was destroyed before. And that's of course very much the case with the country that I'm working on, Syria. So we do support Spark, for example, not only in higher education scholarships, but also in nurturing entrepreneurship. Syria will need enterprising people once the possibilities to start rebuilding are there.
I'm Mulham Masri, I'm Syrian from Aleppo, and I'm studying in Gaziantep University in Civil Engineering Department. My future is related to my home country future. Of course, with the help of the scholarship, I can get the whole knowledge I need to rebuild my country.
Since the majority of refugees are young people, we must also turn our attention to education and scholarships. We must provide young people with positive alternatives and challenge them to use their capacities to the full.
What I find unique about Ignite is they're people from different sectors. Everybody plays a role. So the private sector plays a role, the government plays a role, the students play a role, their families play a role.
This is about really scaling up a lot what we have been trying to do. It's not about knitting classes anymore. This is about creating a real economy with real money, having people, disadvantaged populations, having access to it.
What people need is jobs, and they need opportunities. You have to give them hope, because if people have hope and want to invest in their own future, they will also have an interest in reducing the fragility in their own countries.
There's an important role of the private sector in economic development in fragile and conflict states. The private sector is the main generator of jobs in countries, and so trying to create private companies and a situation where those private companies can grow and create more jobs is important for long-term sustainability of an economy.
Hi, I'm Noël Nguessan, co-founder of Lono, a social enterprise providing biotechnology as a service to farmers in Côte d'Ivoire. Right now we're seeing this crazy phenomenon of people drowning in the Mediterranean to go find a better future. Personally, I think there's excess potential in Côte d'Ivoire. They have all a huge role to play in this, but first they even have to acknowledge that they have a role and that there is a potential.
Yeah, entrepreneurship is so important because you're helping people to solve their own problems. In addition to that, we have a high unemployment rate because of the wars and because of the conflicts. So helping people to find their own source of income that can increase their self-esteem. So empowering those entrepreneurs to actually take it to the next step and create something more useful would be helpful for everyone.
I'm very appreciative of Spark as being an organization that care about entrepreneurs that are operating in fragile states. Coming from one, you don't get much attention. We are an organization that provides skills development to youth and women. I see that it's a good way of structuring a sector and which definitely builds futures.
Let us share as much knowledge as possible on how to spur inclusive and sustainable economic growth. And let us work more closely together in order to make sure that the vast reservoirs of human skills and talents in conflict-affected regions is put to good use, to the advantage of all of us. Thank you very much, and I wish you a very good conference, and please put all our learnings to work in your region. Thank you very much.
And then see you again next year. Thank you.